Judge! Judge! Judge? Judge.
So, have you ever watched a really poorly made video where the guy is trying to be too funny and you just feel like shooting him with a gun so you can stop? Well, definitely look into the Taurus Judge, a revolver with devastating power at close range with a wide selection of ammo types, including but not limited to the 14 gauge and the 45 long Colt. Unfortunately, it's heavily criticized for its lack of penetration power as a short barrel shotgun with the 410 shot and its lack of accuracy with the 45 Colt. That's the best and worst of both worlds. However, that doesn't stop you from plinking away on dead targets or wild critters in the lower half of the food chain, like rabbits and stuff. Even so, due to its adaptability, aesthetic quality, reliable design, ease of use, and most of all, hype, it's nothing short of a popular, successfully sold revolver, adapted to the modern civilian user.
The Taurus is a double-action revolver, which means that the hammer is cocked back when pulling the trigger, and once the trigger is pulled all the way back, the hammer is released to hit the firing pin. The trigger lever pushes the hammer backward, and as it moves backward, the hammer compresses a coil spring in the handle. At the same time, a pole attached to the trigger pushes on a ratchet to rotate the cylinder. This positions the next breech chamber in front of the gun barrel, and another pole lodges on a small depression on the cylinder, and this stops the cylinder in a particular position so that it perfectly lines up with the barrel. When the trigger lever is pushed all the way back, it releases the hammer, and the compressed spring drives the hammer forward. The firing pin on the hammer extends through the body of the gun and hits the primer. The primer explodes and ignites the propellant. The propellant burns, releasing a large volume of gas, and the gas pressure drives the bullet down the barrel.
So, the Judge usually has a 5-round cylinder and a barrel length of 3 inches. However, this is a huge generalization because there are countless numbers of variants of the Judge, like the Public Defender, the Raging Bull variant, the Raging Bee variant, the Hornet, the Carbine, the Magnum, the 44 Magnum, the 454 Casal, just to name a few. And all this has really stemmed from its popularity among gun enthusiasts, which has led to many appearances of the Judge in films like this one.
Yo, homie, that's a really nice watch. Kinda reminds me of one I lost.
Well, he didn't lose it. Pawned it up on 128th a few hours ago.
You following us?
I'm only following you.
Oh, hell no. What, you a cop or something?
Not tonight.
Well, that's too bad. Now go get my watch.
Come on, Doug. Come get his watch.